Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel again, and in today's video we are of course going to be doing bonding with the new little girl and the existing herd. Although we never know what's going to happen with bonding, I do anticipate it to be fairly easy because she is such a little girl and chances are she's not going to retaliate to anything that these three might do to her, but we shall see. And this is what her cage is looking like this morning. Not much has been disturbed, although I am fairly sure that she has eaten some of these overnight, as well as the pea flakes I put in. There's only one left. But this morning I have been checking in on her and she is mostly just been in there. I think I got her out just to hold her for a little bit and she did sort of venture in, but I know for a fact she's been in here overnight because there are a fair few little poopies in there. So that's a good sign that she has been out and about and eating hay, which is always good to know when they are so little and we worry about them because we don't know whether they're eating or drinking enough. So that is the basics of the pen setup, and what I'm going to do is correct a few mistakes that I've made in the past, and I'm going to make sure that everything I put in here has 2 entrances, so we won't be having any incidents like what happened to Pedro when I introduced him. Phoebe, be nice. And as I said, I'm sure nothing like that is going to happen anyway, but it's just a nice precaution to make. So I'm going to put the litter tray in so they've got lots of hay to eat, and then I am going to choose open-ended hidey so no one can get trapped. That's the pen all set up, so we are ready to go and get some piggies. And as you can see, I actually have another camera set up down there, which I might try and move around a bit and hopefully get some nice close-up footage of them as well. I have a feeling like she's going to be quite scared, but we never really know, and she might come around quite a bit when the others go in with her. So let's find out how it goes. Here goes nothing. Well, starting out, it all seems to be going very calmly, and to be honest, the pigs are more distracted with exploring their new surroundings than introducing themselves. But there's Pedro saying hello. I'm also really surprised and so happy that the new baby is joining in and exploring too. I think it's just amazing to see the change in her from a very timid, scared piggy to a confident little girl who is suddenly showing normal piggy behaviours and even making sweet little tiny pig noises. It just shows the influence having other piggies around has and why guinea pigs really do best when kept in pairs or groups. Nibble, nibble. This one is actually turning out to be a bit of a cheeky potato. Okay, so the big girls are starting to show a bit of interest now. Be nice, Phoebe. Oh, she's sniffing the bars. And here's Roxy. Oh, little one's not too sure about that. Wow, this is very brave though. Phoebe is the boss, so watch out while she's at the food bowl. We're going in for take 2. Is she going to let her? Nope. And take 3. She's very persistent, I'll give her that. And I think it's a success. Well, almost. She got there in the end though, and yes, Roxy, you're very beautiful. Oh my gosh, she's popcorning. That is adorable. Oh, I can definitely tell you're going to be a cheeky one, aren't you? It's about an hour into bonding and Pedro is showing a little bit of interest. He's kind of had these spurts of chasing her around, but it's sort of funny because she's so fast that she can outrun him super easily. And this is normal behaviour for any adult piggy to show to a new member of the herd, even very young piggies like this. It can be a little more intense if the adult isn't as chilled out as Pedro here, but basically this kind of chasing isn't aggressive, it's just introductory behaviour, verging on establishing their dominance over the new pig. Although I will say that once the girls started displaying this behaviour, I was a little bit more on edge, but I tried my hardest not to interrupt them and allow them to just get on with it, which is what we should be doing in this situation. So, as we all seem fairly settled, I am going to take the decision and move them upstairs to the cage. I'm going to be working up there tonight, so we'll see how they get on. But fingers crossed, there has been a few confrontations, but apart from that, everything does seem fine. Pedro has actually got beaked by her a few times, so I think she could be one to watch for. She could be a little bit feisty. He's having another go now. Are you gonna tell him no? Yeah. She's sticking up for herself. Good girl. And then he does this, he just loiters. He's like, I just want to be friends. At the end of day one, despite the chasing, I was happy to leave the piggies all together in the cage. I did make a few adjustments here and there so the little baby could get away from the adults easily when she needed to, but the chasing wasn't worrying me too much, and as I said, it is completely normal. And a little update for you, after a few more days it settled down even more, and I think it's been really lovely to see her flourish as part of the herd. And you might be thinking, yeah, okay, but what on earth is her name? name already. We will see you in the next video for that reveal. But in the meantime, I really hope you enjoyed this bonding video. If you did, please drop it a like, drop a comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. As always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.